say about West Virginia's shooting in the first half?
I thought they were great. You know, I thought everybody on their team played exceptionally well, especially the first half offensively. We couldn't guard them, and we didn't come prepared, I don't think, to defend like you need to against guys that are really good shooters and can go get their own, such as Battle. So, yeah, I thought they were terrific.
What kinds of adjustments did you try to make defensively as the game went on, like especially after the half?
Well, our ball screen defense was atrocious, so that was a big part. Tried to be more aggressive the second half, and then we messed up on the tag a couple of times. So we didn't do a good job at all with the ball screen defense. And you say make adjustments. I mean, so the guy shakes you down and goes one-on-one and makes a hard shot. I mean, you make an adjustment to that. I don't think those are the adjustment type plays, but how we guarded ball screen, certainly we could have done a better job with that, without question.
Your team hadn't had to depend on the three-point shot a lot this year just because you've been so good at getting it to the basket. Did that have an effect in the second half? I know West Virginia was trying to take some things away, but...
Well, West Virginia did a good job, but, the same guys that shot it so well the first half, we didn't make them second half, and those are shots you want to shoot. I mean, so you get a good look, and you should make 1 out of 3 of those at least, and we didn't do that second half. So I think Kevin's the only one that made a shot the second half. So that obviously hurt it, but that's not where we lost the game. I mean, we lost the game because we couldn't guard.
Bill, what was your perspective when they called a foul at half court with about 30 seconds left, 20 seconds left?
No, I didn't think it was a foul, but regardless if it's a good call or bad call, it's not irrelevant. But from a coach's perspective, we put ourselves in that position. So yeah, we could have done a much better job to do some things where that call wasn't near as important. But I don't know. I'm biased, so you're probably asking the wrong guy.
Tough day for you guys rebounding, which has been a strength a lot of time, especially with those offensive rebounds in the last minute. Just what do you think was giving you guys trouble in that area?
Well, I think Battle made an unbelievable play, and then of course Slazinski made a great play on the free throw. Johnny, he blocked him out, and then he froze, and he went around him on the long rebound on the free throw. But whenever Johnny is your leading rebounder with 6 or whatever the first half, and your second leading rebounder had 1, I mean, that tells you a lot right there. Now, granted, they didn't miss many shots, but that tells you a lot right there. We didn't come as turned up as we needed to be.
Bill, Nick's play was pretty good in the first half. What did you like out of him overall today?
Well, he made shots early. He got one waved off when there was a foul on the very first time he shot it, and then he made his next 2, and then he made a couple of nice drives and made free throws. He looked really good. And the second half, he had 3 looks that were just as open as the ones he made in the first half and just couldn't get them down. But I thought Nick was obviously he and Johnny, we can look to whoever. They may have been our 2 best players the first half.
Coach, you've obviously scouted West Virginia, throughout the last couple of years, more than that, obviously. With Patrick Suemnick, can you kind of just talk about from the opposing coach point of view, like where was he on the scouting report, like maybe like last year, and like how much different is the scout on him?
Well, his role's different. So we look at everybody, but his role is significantly different. He played great. He was the second best player they had. I thought he was great. And he made a couple of big plays late. He went and got his own rebound off of a missed shot, and then he did some other good things. But I like him as a player a lot because he's active and he can play the 4 or the 5, and he knows who he is. And I thought he did a good job today.
51 all at halftime. What was your mood and opinion about that?
Well, it's 2 things. How can we shoot 62 or 64% and be tied at halftime? And how could they go 9 or 12 from 3 and us be tied with them at halftime? So it was. I think the first half defense was pretty optional, but offensively we executed and got what we want. Now, how we screwed it up in the first half with 4 seconds left, that's a big play. Instead of going in with the lead, it's tied because we don't guard something accurately, and that's my fault. So we got to drill those situations better. But there was not a lot of things to be happy with the first half, except we made shots. But I felt like at halftime I told them, hey, let's just, we didn't guard them and they didn't stop us, so let's just score 0-0. Let's just start fresh this half, and that wasn't obviously very good advice.
What's your thoughts of the league overall? I mean, it's still early, but on the road, obviously, still really difficult for everyone. Just give me your thoughts.
Yeah, well, the league's a monster, and Baylor was an eyelash away in 2 games, having a significant advantage on everybody. If you win at K-State and at Texas, and then Texas made a great play today, and K-State made a great play this week. But it's we're certainly not happy where we're at in the league race. But there's going to be games like this for everybody, and certainly it's a monster league. It's a great league.
Anything else? You guys have experience with short turnarounds between games, from Maui in particular. Just how do you approach this one heading into Cincinnati?
Same way let's get back and get them off their feet and watch tape and have a 30-minute practice tomorrow, and hopefully a good scout, and try to get as much rest as we can. Rest is probably as important as anything else when you play these quick turnarounds like that.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Okay.